All right. We are on a check ride flight for FedEx right now. So we are currently, um, pull this up. We're at about 260 descending into Indianapolis International Airport, Indianapolis. And I guess if you could say the purpose of this flight today, this might be a good chance to observe an ILS landing and approach. And I'm going to walk you through what I've done thus far. So first of all, prior to my descent, to make sure everything was set, we set up our descent information in here, and we're currently on a descent. Before then, to get set up for an ILS approach. Now listen close, because I know you probably, if you've had the turnarounds before with a Zibo 737, it's frustrating. Your course directors have to be aligned with the runway. So we're coming in on runway 05 right. 05 right. So according to my Navigraph, we're going to pull up the runway of the charts and app. So 05 right. 05 right has first of all has a final approach course of 050. So in your course directors, and this is specific to the 737, be sure that you've put 050 in both your course directors. Otherwise, when you activate approach and you're perfectly set up, you're starting your approach, the course directors are going to take the plane wherever they're set. So if you have it on a 270-70, it's going to go to 270, and it's frustrating. So you want to get that right. Next of all, we have our ILS localizer, and it is set to 111.15. So I have one on this side and one on this side. I've got the co-pilot, pilot monitorings, and the captains, both set to 111.15. I've got my anti-skid set already for landing, and it is set to, in this case here, it's set to 2 on the Zibo 737. How I determine that is over here on the performance landing area, like fuel and balance. I can go in here and put the information in here, and it gives me a rough ideas, like my current landing weight, what it's going to be, and it gives me, and I can put in like I'm going to be on brakes AB2, and it will evaluate it to let me know any information that's pertinent, including telling me you need to add 5 to your VREF. On VREF, a knit ref here, my approach reference, that's where also you can find this 111.15 and the 050. Let me close this out. We don't need any more. I can then select, like for instance, for flaps 40 and 138, I just click on that, and then I click on this, and this changes. So it looks like my VREF has already changed 1 mile, but that's not going to be my final VREF. So I'm going to be full flaps on approach. But also the 138, we're going to add 5 because we're being told by VREF add 5. Okay, that means when we get on final, we're going to initially set our information here. We're going to intervene on speed if necessary, and we're going to put the 138 plus 5, so that's 143 we'll put in there. So that's one thing to remember, just kind of put a pin in it. We're still on descent right now. We do not have ATC for this flight, and we're not using, say, Intentions. so we have a little bit more freedom because this is a check ride for FedEx. And we'll just enjoy the steady descent. I've already checked our ATIS and our NOTAMs, and there's no bad weather, and there's nothing out of the ordinary that we need to be concerned with. One thing okay, so just to be a good soldier, one thing I need to go back and double check, because we have time now, we're at 200 and descending, is our sim brief. And I'm going to go to descent winds. Actually, we want more of our approach winds, so we're going to go in the flight plan. We'll go all the way down here and find it. They pack a lot of information in here. Right, we're going to AV tab. I want to double check something here. So kind. No, I have no concerns. No concerns. And let's go back to off standard. And we're only 57 miles outside, and we get our transition. Not that. All right. So the transition, I'll pull it up here. I've got 160. So we're going to tell it, I'm going to select for our runway 05 right ILS, Kelly transition. So that should mean that we're going to be making probably from at about Wesley, we would be vectored to do make some moves. But let me see. Let's look at this. Okay, so we're coming in on Smook. You see Wesley. I see Wesley there. I see IUUU, yo, which is 5,000 at or above. And BG10 is 3,000 hoops.
Indianapolis Airport information Kilo, 1900 Zulu. Wind 046 at 3. Visibility 27. Ceiling 21,400 scattered. Temperature 21.
Wow.
Dew point -1. Altimeter 2989. Landing runways 23 right, 32, 23 left. Departing runways 23 right.
It's better than I thought.
23 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information Kilo.
Awesome, thank you.
Indianapolis Airport information Kilo, 1900 Zulu. Wind 046 at 3.
Winds are irrelevant. It looks like they're really puts us in a good position. Okay, so we basically have we're going straight in. They made this check ride. I don't know. That probably is on purpose. They made the check ride rather easy. Maybe they can watch your climb and descent, your cruise and descent, but okay. $39 miles from the airport, 258 knots. We're on Smoke right now. It's that Smook. And it looks like we're incrementally going to be reducing our speed. Okay. It's good. I do like the Tollus and the Flight Factors Airbus models where you can pop these out. That would go for, they have the 767 and 777 do that too, but I like the pop out. The ones like I can pop that out. I can pop out the map or the horizon. I have not. One thing I've been slack on today is setting my bug. Right, we're at 9. Gotta reduce it to 9. 51 times in flight right now, 51 minutes in flight. It's 1904 UTC. Lion and the lamb. See, you want to see the lamb? There's the lamb. Isn't that cool? All right, we're down to 6,000 feet. We're about to hit a 5,000 at or above. We're going to be reducing our speed to 210. Would I help you? I just did a speed intervention and I'm dropping our speed to 210. Flaps are on 5. Good looking livery. Bravo 737, you knocked it out of the park. Good looking livery. Approach is enabled. And we are locked in. Did you see how quick that took? We're reducing to 158 knots, and we're at 15 flaps. We're almost we're about to drop the landing gear. If we're in England, we're about to drop the carriage.
2,500.
We're at flaps 25 right now. And the speed will be 143 for VREF at full flaps. Flaps are at full. Well, not quite. They are now. All right. My throttle. All right, I'm going to pause just for a second. I'm not pause like pause, but I'm stopping, and I want to see where the FedEx hub is. Got you. I should have some sister planes around here because it looks like I just saw some traffic. Yeah, there goes one. I think that's so cool. Okay, so that's world traffic. I had world traffic active on this flight. So if I look at the radar, I mean, there's not a lot of planes, but I like just having some. I think it's just neat to have some. Right. First things you do whenever you come to your parking spot is ask for request a GPU. Once you have the GPU active, then you can shut it down. All right, that we are parked and we're done. All right, I'll see you on the next flight. Uh, we haven't gone back and watched the landing again. Let's go watch it. About forgot, but I have trouble doing this on. Here we go. This 777 won't let me do this. Like it's, I guess it's so intense. See the 2 white, 2 red. We're alive. We're live. Solar panels. All right, now we'll call it. See you on the next one.